The unpredictable 2022 Edmonton Real Estate Market continues. Hi, I'm Brent MacIntosh. I'm the team leader at the MacIntosh Group at RE/MAX River City, and this is my monthly market update. It's now June 2022, and I have the numbers in from May. If you've watched these videos in the past, you'll know that I typically talk about values and sales going up in the spring between January and June, and they normally peak May or June, level off for the summer, and then start heading down in the fall. Well, 2022 has been strange to say the least, because it looks like March was our peak for both sales and values. Let's have a closer look. There were 2,731 single-family homes listed in the greater Edmonton area for a total of 10,329 for the year. Compare that to last year when there were 2,331 in May and a total of 9,528 for the year. That's 801 more single-family homes listed in the greater Edmonton area this year. That's 8% more. For condos, there were 1,378 new listings in May compared to 1,296 last May. There have been a total of 5,756 condos listed this year compared to 5,670 by the same time in 2021. That's 1.5% more condos listed this year. Total sales for the year, though, is higher, but unusual because although May's numbers were pretty good, they were actually quite a bit lower than March, and I've never seen that before. There were 1,736 single-family homes sold in May compared to 1,920 in March. There were 720 condos sold in May, and that's huge. Normally we'd only see 400 or 500, but compared to 852 condos that we sold in March. So sales for condos are up quite a bit from compared to where they normally are, but again, not compared to March. Although our sales are down from the peak, again, March, there have been more sales in both categories. There have been 7,547 total single-family homes sold in the greater Edmonton area compared to 6,966. So 8% more sales, just like there was 8% more listings. There have been 3,189 condos sold versus 2,296 at the same time in 2021. That's up 39% compared to last year. And normally, you've got more sales, you're going to see prices go up. But wait, let's save that for a second here. Let's talk about values for single-family median sales price peaked in March at $468,075. It dropped to $466 in April, so not a huge drop, but a small drop. And then a bigger drop. In May, it dropped to $455,000. Still higher than it was a year ago. Last May, it was at $425,000. So we've dropped from our peak, but we're about $30,000 more than what an average house sold for in May of 2021. The condo median sales price peaked in March at $225,000. It dropped to $220,000 in April, and that's where it's still sitting now in May of 2022, $220,000. A year ago, it was at $226,750. So we're quite a bit lower, even though there's been more sales this year, that the median price has dropped quite a bit for condominiums. Now, you're probably asking, what's going to happen next? Where are the prices going to go? And although it's impossible to predict for sure, I'm going to suggest that we're going to see a further reduction in prices in both the condo and the single-family market. Now, it's not going to be drastic, and I would suggest that our median sales price will finish the year higher than when it started, but we've stopped seeing those huge gains. We're not seeing multiple offers, and in fact, showings are down quite substantial on any of the listings. And so that's why I think that if you're a seller and you're thinking about selling, you should call us immediately, that you'll get more money here in June or July than you're going to get in September or October. If you're a buyer, well, this is a great time to buy because now inventory is really starting to rise. And if you're the first to put pen to paper, you'll often be the only offer. So you don't have to worry about multiple offers like what was happening in February and March. If you have any questions, we're never too busy for your calls or your referrals. You can reach us directly. We're at 780-464-0075 or find us on the web, macintoshgroup.ca. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in July.